Hello. Okay, so today what I want to do is plant potatoes, and let me show you what type of and varieties I have here. Right, so here are the varieties that I want to plant today. First one is called sarpo mira, and this variety is the main crop, but in the gardening shop, regular gardening shop. So these are the seed potatoes, so called. As you can see, they've been cheated already by, I think it was for the last 4 weeks. The other variety is basically just a regular potato that you buy in the grocery shop, although it's still organic. And why about organic is because non-organic, as far as I heard, are being sprayed sometimes with the chemicals that prevent them from giving you those sprouts. So you might just put it into the ground and nothing will grow, or it will be delayed. Right, anyway, what are concerns sometimes with the pot potatoes, that they might spread some disease in your soil, which you wouldn't have otherwise. Now, I hope that with organic it will not be the case, but still it's probably cannot be guaranteed. But I still want to do it. I still want to use grocery potatoes just to see if it's possible to have a good crop. Obviously, we don't know if this is main crop at least, but why not try it out and see what's going to happen. So now let me tell you how I want to plant them, because I want to do a small experiment with different no-dig approaches. Okay, so I spaced them every 15 inches, and as you can see, I also divided this bed into 3 different sections. So here will be the one when they're just going to stay on top. 4 inches of horse manure, 4 inches of leaves. By the way, here is the horse manure that I saved especially for this occasion, and we also have some leaves. So that's gonna be it. Now the second section will be only this will be 3 inches deep with only 4 inches of horse manure on top, and then we're just gonna keep adding leaves as the potatoes emerge from the soil, just to top them up and make sure that we have more yields this way. And this area will be only dug in 6 inches deep and left as it is. Also, what I haven't mentioned before is that there was a lot of horse manure that went into this bed from the last autumn. So, I expect that this bed is really rich in nutrients. What I want to use as well is some poultry manure, the one that I talked about in my video about the fertilization plan for this year. I will go 250 milligrams per square meter, as the potatoes are really greedy plants. They need a lot of nutrients. So they have horse manure in this bed, which I added last autumn, and hopefully with poultry manure, which is rich in nitrogen, this will allow them to build this foliage throughout the first months, which will then help them feed the tubers, which will start growing later on, and then they will require feed of potash rather than nitrogen. Right, what I will do, I will start from the far end over there, which is the potatoes which will be on top. So let's get to it. Alright, so all potatoes planted in this area. Also, what I've done, I covered everything with fleece. This is just to warm up the soil, and in case we have some fresh shoots popping out, you don't want them to freeze if we have really colder nights. So let's leave it as it is. And what I'm going to do now is plant the grocery potatoes. So the grocery potatoes will be just planted 6 inches under the soil. I'm not going to add anything else despite poultry manure, and I'm not going to heal them up as well because I haven't got more horse manure. But you know what I've done before is I added a lot of horse manure into the soil before, so I hope they will have a lot of nutrients here. And again, I will just space them 15 inches apart and probably do 2 rows in this 1 meter wide bed. So that's it. Let's see how the potatoes will do. If you guys have any tips on how to grow, you know, no-dig potatoes, or you tried some methods, always feel free to let me know. Yeah, what I've noticed is that no-dig requires a bit more input. Obviously the benefits are that you don't disturb the soil. Yeah, but we will see. For now, I see you later on, guys. Take care. Bye.